Now we've come to a place which is known as Nostell Priory. Now, the house behind me, it's actually Paladien House behind me, was built in the 17th century. The house itself was built on the site of a monastery. Now, the actual monastery were ripped down and this manor house behind me were built in the 17th century. Now, the monastery, back in the 13th century, the De Lacy family also had a finger in the building of the actual monastery. Now, you'll know from the earlier item in the show, Pontefract Castle, Hilbert de Lacy had a lot to do with the Pontefract Castle as well, and we're in the same area, we're in the Pontefract area. So at the time, the De Lacys were a massive key player in the actual progression of the area. That's where the money was. The De Lacy were a very, very, very powerful family, and they also played the part in building the monastery here, right here at Nostell Priory. St Cuthbert and St Oswald come down to Nostell Priory and set up the monastery. The monastery did get torn down, and this Paladien house behind me got built in its place. And today, Nostell Priory is a tourist attraction. It's another local tourist attraction in the Pontefract area. And as you can see, it's a nice place to come. I mean, people just come out for a walk and stuff. You know, to Nostell Priory for day out. Obviously, you've got to pay to get in house itself, and there's obviously other attractions here. There's a fishing pond and stuff, and you know, you just come and have a day out at Nostell Priory. And it's a nice Christmas card scene today here at Nostell Priory. You know, it's a nice place to be. You know, we just thought we'd just fetch you here as well to this local tourist attraction that's just on your doorstep in Pontefract area, and a lot of people don't even know it's here. You know, you just drive by it on A63 and just think, oh, it's Nostell Priory. But if you actually come in and take a look round, it is a nice place to come and just have a steady walk round. Like, you know, it's nice. It's all right at Nostell Priory. So another few facts about Nostell Priory is it's got its own visitor centre. The actual grounds and the house are owned by the National Trust. This is an actual National Trust site. So if you remember at National Trust, you'll get into house and all that for now if you're in with National Trust. It's also the base of the Yorkshire Air Ambulance. There's actually an helipad behind this house, behind the fishing ponds, and the actual Yorkshire Air Ambulance takes off and lands from Nostell Priory. Right, so we've come to house here at Nostell Priory, and look at it, how colossal and how much decoration has gone into building this house. I mean, look at them handrails made out of stone that go up there with them steps. It's like a palace or something, isn't it? It's like royalty live here or something. I mean, look at that big coat of arms at the top of that apex there. Look at them stones, look at finishing off how well it's been decored and how much it's been looked after. I mean, look at this big solid wooden door here. Wow. Some really important people must have lived here at some point in time. You know, to just have an house of this vastness and colossalness. It's absolutely awesome. It's well worth coming to see. Right, so we've just come to the visitor centre here at Nostell Priory. And as you take a look around, there's tourists, there's people enjoying themselves. You know, there's a nice little cafe, you can come and have a cup of coffee and that. And it's all here at Nostell Priory. You know, it's the first Sunday after Christmas, and look how busy it is. And it is a nice place to come. And we're just there at Nostell Priory. I'm Colin the Head. This is Colin the Head's World of Everything. Behind me, these are the toilets, but these actually used to be the servant quarters, and where all the servants used to live. No, to look after Big Cheese in Manor House. But now they're just toilets. And this is like the stable area where we're actually, so this courtyard where we are, where all horses used to be kept, you know, horse and carts and that. Well, it used to be here, all here at Nostell Priory. What is this? What is this thing that we've found here? It could have been a trough, it could have been a bath. I mean, and it's just outside in this courtyard here at Nostell Priory, just down the road from Wakefield. I mean, look at this beautifully decorated line here that we've got. And obviously water must have like filled this up. So I think this personally either for drinking water or it was for horses. You know what I mean? Because we're obviously within the stable area at Nostell Priory at the moment. And we're just looking at this beautifully decorated horse trough that's here. You know, it looks alright, doesn't it? I don't think it looked too bad. Time stops still for nobody in this world, and that is a fact. right? And look at this beautiful clock here at Nostell Priory with its golden hands and stuff. It looks quite nice in the Christmas sunshine at this time of year, you know. So everybody at Nostell Priory, right? When you come to Nostell Priory, it is a nice place to come, and you can get in for no absolutely free. It ain't cost me a penny to come in here and do this video today. I'm Colin the Head. This is Colin the Head's World of Everything. Colin the Head's World of Everything.